Well, here we go. It's time to play our first games under brand new Tycoon owners. Hello, welcome to part 62 of the Hollywood Dream. We're coming up in today's episode. We do have our first Premier League fixtures of the brand new season against Sunderland and Norwich. Those of you who didn't watch yesterday's episode, it was a great episode, by the way. Did lots of great chances, but more importantly of all, we received a Tycoon takeover. So the Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney era has finished, but a new era has just begun. Obviously, Echo Rosso now a Tycoon owner, so the finances are an absolute joy. It was the best when Ryan Rob left, but now it's just it's just insane. We've got no debt, under 65 million in the bank, 75 million still in the transfer budget with a couple of weeks left to just under a month to go before the transfer window closes. Plenty of wage budget, 560k to be precise. We are waiting on Max Morris to come in, obviously, so hopefully he does arrive before the next game against Norwich. He's definitely not going to be playing against Sunderland because that match is being played now. But before we do get into it, this is the season preview. I touched on it shortly last episode, but we are predicted to finish third. No pressure, but let's hope that does happen, because obviously we're not in Europe this year, so we feel under less pressure to do well, we're not in Europe, so it sort of does help. So the lineup will be Potches in goal, making his debut, our brand new star goalkeeper. Obviously Gora's match has gone out on loan for this season. Then we've got a back four of McNeil. Is that who we're doing? Yeah, McMollard is suspended, so McNeil is fine as a right back. Then we've got Kuzinov, Snape, and Talby finishing off the back four. Then we've got Hunter and I'm not going to play Hunter. I'm going to play the new guy. What's his name? Rodrigo Hermosillo, along with Taylor. Then we've got Muller on the right. Isidre on the left. Then we've got a strike force of Sadia and Kabangu. Let's try and get a decent win in our first game under brand new ownership, and hopefully get our first win of the season against Sunderland. I wouldn't mind winning both of these games. I wouldn't mind trying to go whole of August or the whole of this season unbeaten. That would be absolutely lovely. If we could be in a title fight this year, that would be absolutely spectacular. But I'm not expecting that at all. I just want to qualify for some flavour of European football. I think that's what the board, can't remember what the board want, but I'm sure they're looking to win the Premier League within the next 5 years, or certainly challenge for the Premier League within the next 5 years. Whether or not we win it, that's a different question. That's a great save from Ponches, very good save. Whether or not that shot was on target, at least he made the save just to make sure. Adley has got the ball, plays the ball in. Okay, Muller does header it clear only as far as Gomez, who has the chance to cross it. Adley again. Mendes, can we get a tackle in, please? I don't like the look of that, but thankfully the highlight does peter out. And McNeil in with a fantastic tackle. Back to Potches. Snape has got the ball. This is looking pretty decent. It's Idri. Now Talby down the left-hand side. Lovely ball through to Salia. Come on. Kabangu in the middle puts the ball into seemingly a back of an empty net. The Sunderland goalkeeper dived very, very early, and as a result of that, we are 1-0 up. Goal has been awarded by VAR. What a start that is. I'd be well done. Well done. Yeah, the goalkeeper, yeah, he dived way too early. I gave Kabangu all the time in the world to choose where he wanted to place the ball. Sidri whips in the corner. That's not a bad delivery. Hermosillo is on the edge of the box. Talby, I got his name mixed up in my mouth. Rodrigo Isidri with the chance. It is going to be another corner for the mighty boys in red. Isidri whips it in. That's not a bad delivery. Again, I tell you what, his corners, they've been threatening. Snape, Muller with the strike. Oh my god, it's a crossbar. 20 minutes into the game, we've had chances galore, and somehow it is still only 1-0 to the mighty Wrexham FC with 15 minutes left to play of the first half. I'm sure we are definitely going to grab a second goal of the game fairly soon. Hopefully this half. If not, we're definitely going to grab a couple goals in the second half. Hopefully we can try and go into half time, ideally without conceding a goal. That's a great save from Potches. Very good save. He's going to be vital for us this season because any other goalkeeper in goal, whether that's Smajic or Henderson, I think we will have conceded a goal by now. And Kabangu puts the ball into the back of the net, but fortunately it is going to be offside. The Sidri whips in another corner. That's not bad. Kabangu with Sidri again. Come on, that's not bad. Sadia. Oh my god, Rodrigo Hermoshilia, take a bow. What a goal on his debut for Wrexham. Absolutely wallops one right into the top left-hand corner. Let's take a look at this goal again. If he plays like this every game, he is going to be one special player because that was just an absolute thunderous volley as well. Or half volley, but it's still a great goal. Probably goal of the month, I reckon. Still, come on. Oh, come on, the Citry. Snape, this is looking very promising. Rodrigo, Talby, that's Paul, that's all right. He's still got the ball. The Citry puts it just wide of a goal very easily. Could have been 3-0. I must admit, we're still in the first half. We've had a lot of highlights there. They've been all for us. And Sadia with the header at the back post couldn't quite get it on target. If that's on target, that is definitely a third goal all day long, but very unfortunate. Couldn't quite get it on target. Silt thankfully puts the ball over the top of the crossbar to make it 2-0 at half time in the first Premier League game of the season. What a start we are having. Hopefully more to come in this second half, and hopefully at least one more goal, hopefully preferably two, but I think one more goal should do the trick. Sidri plays the ball to Rodrigo. This is looking very promising. Talby, Sadia with the strike. He hits the crossbar. Very, very unlucky. That is indeed. That should have been, perhaps should have been 3-0. Very unfortunate. That is. We've had 15 shots set on target. The third goal is going to be rather imminent, but we are going to make a couple of changes before we do score that third goal. Talby is going to make way for Bay. Actually, no. We're going to get on Sedell for Talby. McNeil can move out onto the left-hand side. Josh Taylor off for Brandon Hunter. And I think the Sidri also comes off for Nicola Moretti. Obviously, Moretti was going to be the next big thing at Wrexham, but his current ability as a potential ability has really dropped off at a massive curb. I don't know why. I don't know whether players have just got increasingly better than him over time. I'm going to lean towards that, but hopefully Moretti can still be a great player coming off a bench. He was quite useful last year, even though he didn't play many games, but he's still a good player to have around the squad. Right, we are going to make our final couple changes. Sadia is going to make way for Andrew Bishop coming on for his debut. Then I would think we'll also get off. Then we'll get off Rasmus today for Kim Min-jae for also coming on for his debut at the back. 5 minutes left to play. I think it is going to end in a 2-0 victory to Wrexham, unless there's a late twist and turn in this game. Maybe a goal for Sunderland, which I hope not. I do want to keep the clean sheet, but if we concede, we concede. And that, well done, Potches. Very good catch is just get the ball upfield away from the danger zone. That's not really away from the danger zone, but he does play the ball to Min-jae. Now McNeil on the left-hand side. He's got Moretti just ahead of him. Does find him. Come on, he's got players lurking in the box or near the box, but he couldn't quite get the ball towards Bishop. It was in the right area, but I think Bishop could have made this one slightly earlier. And Oliver is for a goal, and David Oliver puts the ball into the back of the net to make it 2-1. They've got one goal back. I doubt it's going to be enough to get an equaliser. No, it's not enough, but we do just about get away with a 2-1 win in our first game of the season against Sunderland. I don't know if that puts us top of the league. I highly doubt it. No, 7th place, so it's not too bad after one game of the season, but the league table doesn't really matter in the first couple of games. It's like after the halfway point, that's when we start really looking at the league table where we could potentially finish towards the end of the season. But hopefully we can make it back-to-back wins with a win against Norwich. Here we go. Our new striker has arrived. Max Morris, who is a English 21-year-old striker, 4 stars of current ability. Good Premier League player. Comes in from a £40 million move from Brentford. But I'm sure he's going to be absolutely brilliant last season. Had a great season last season with Brentford, scoring 12 goals, 3 assists from 30 games. So that's it's not too bad. Could have been better, but I think he's going to have a terrific career with Wrexham. So the lineup will be, he's not actually on the bench. I presume he is on the bench. He is on the bench, so he will start on the bench. I don't think we're going to start him today, but we've got a lineup of Potches. Then we've got a back four, McNeil, Talby, Snape, and did I say Talby twice? We've got this Talby, Snape, Kushnerov, and McNeil. I think I said two Talby instead of Kushnerov. But we've got a midfield of Rodrigo and Taylor. Muller on the right, Citri on the left there. We've got, I'm not sure about Kabangu, but we are just going to play this strike partnership because I think Salia is a far better poacher than Kabangu. So Bishop is going to play up top with Salia. Certainly for this game, but we might have a little bit of rotation with the front to see what works better, see what can be changed or the roles can need to be changed. But we can, it's all a work in progress. It really is. But hopefully this should be a quite easy win against Norwich. I don't know what they did in their first game of the season. They lost their first game of the season, so I think we should be winning this game fairly comfortably. If we have a solid game like last game, that Talby, that was a brilliant goal line clearance. Absolutely top of the range, that is. I could have done it better myself, even though I am a defender. I couldn't do a goal line clearance. I'm not that quick enough to react, but that was just absolutely superb. Brian has got the ball. Well done, Muller. I don't know what it was, whether it was tackle or dummy, but he is 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Takes it round him, but goes on his left foot. I think that is his weaker foot, but somehow, some reason, he hits just the outside of a post, and unfortunately couldn't bounce back to anyone, and Norwich did clear their lines. But we have the potential to go on another attack with Snape. Plays the ball out to Kushnerov. Rodrigo again. Jada. Salia through on goal. He puts the ball into the back of the net to make it 1-0 with 25 minutes left to play of the first half. And we are already taking the lead. I think that's the 3 points wrapped up, I presume. I think that's the game done and dusted. It probably is. It's only 1 goal, but we probably need 2 or 3 to really have control of the game. Because I'm sure Norwich, well, they've only had 2 shots on target. They might potentially get a goal. That was very close from Norwich, hitting the crossbar from a very long range free kick. I think they will kick themselves certainly after missing that. They had a pretty decent rebound chance, but I presume that might have been offside. Rodrigo has got the ball, plays the ball to Talby. Taylor has the chance to shoot. Does he? He does. Oh, it's a good save from Albin Lafond, the Norwich goalkeeper. And he does tip it wide for a corner ball for us. Bishop is going to whip it in. That's not a bad delivery. That's a very good delivery, I must admit. Could have done it better myself. Things are going well so far, but we've only got 1 goal. That's a slightly worrying thing. It's the scoreline. But a second goal would do us the world of good. Rodrigo plays the ball to Talby. This is very, very looking good. Come on. Muller. Oh, my good God. How has he not scored today? He's hit the left post. He's hit the crossbar. He just needs to hit the right post and he's completed the woodwork challenge. Yeah, that's very... Oh, he'll be kicking himself today because he should have had at least 2 goals by now, but both of them have been denied by a post and a crossbar, which is just absolutely ridiculous. Right, we are going to make a couple changes. Rodrigo is going to make way for Fabricio Diaz. I think McNeil also comes off for Cesar Sanel, and I think that's probably all we'll do for now. With half an hour left to play, still just the one goal for Wrexham. Sidri whips in the corner. Bishop, come on! My God, that header could have gone anywhere. The defenders completely mistimed the header clearance, but thankfully for them, their goalkeeper was there just to pick up the ball quite easily. Muller has got the ball. He tries to slot it through to Salia, but couldn't quite get there ahead of the Norwich defender. And the goalkeeper has got the ball, took it out quite far. I mean, if he had slipped over, that would have been a night for him, I think. Parrott, oh, you've got to be joking. It's 1-0 with 25 minutes left to play. Still got plenty of time to grab a winning goal, but it's not really ideal. I think Potches could have done a little bit better with that. I think he could have tried to save that, but Snape, he got his feet really muddled up. That's unfortunate. I think if his arm was a little bit higher or lower, yeah, definitely would have stopped it, or at least slow down the ball for a defender to get back and do a goal line clearance. Bishop will stay on. Salia is going to make way for Max Morris. Now, his best role, I think, is a deep line forward. So we'll play him as, actually, it's probably a complete forward. So we'll play him as that, see what that feels like. I don't no idea what a complete forward is. I've never played that position in all my life. Sidri is also going to make way for Alan Sheehan. I don't know if he's that confident out on the left-hand side, but he's a winger. He should be able to play both sides off the pitch. We've got 10 minutes left to play. Still 1-0 at the moment. Can we just get another chance and maybe put the ball into the back of the net? We've got a couple of minutes left to play. Are we going to get a winning goal? Diaz plays the ball out to Cesar Sanel. Come on, Muller shoots. Oh my God, he's hit the right hand post. He's completed the World Cup challenge. Not an ideal time because we are still 1-0. We've got a corner though with Fabricio Diaz. Come on, don't do it short. Please do not do it short. This is not the time to do it short. We do short. Bishop, Diaz, come on. Put the ball into the back of the net. Just have a shot, somebody, please. Kushanov, not the best person to have a shot from long range, I must admit, because it is a centre back. I would have preferred it if it was like Taylor to have a shot from there, but oh, it's frustrating because Muller should have had a hat-trick. On this day, would have had his hat-trick, but got denied by the left post, the right post, and the crossbar. It's frustrating, but there were many positives I could take from the game. At least we didn't lose. I guess that was the main thing, but we were never in a position to lose the game, so yeah. It's unfortunate because on another day it could have been at least 4 or 5-1. So I think we're certainly making a step in the right direction. I think we will definitely. I think we'll remain beaten for quite some time, hopefully, till the next episodes. I think we'll probably come back. I mean, we've got a lot of international breaks to go through, including that month-long international break, which nobody likes to do. I don't see the point of it because it never happens in real life. So I think we'll probably play through September and October. Then we'll come back for our matches against Arsenal and Liverpool. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Daily Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.